Okay, so check it. It is because of those photos that came out over the course of that weekend that I started taking a closer look at the things that they were showing us. Because one of these things are not like the other. And I really mean each of his pictures, every single one of his videos. He looks different in every single one. And I don't mean clothing. I mean hair, skin, weight, health. Different, different, different. Okay, so look at this picture. You can see that he's like balding at the top, which is something he would never allow you to see. That man was very vain. I said was. Anyway, balding. And notice the hair is a shock of white hair. It's totally white all the way through when he was really holding on to blonde, you know. And look at how short and spiky it is. Okay? And this is straight off of the Casablanca website or YouTube page. Oh, and for reference, this is during the automotive presser he just had, like over the last week. Because here's one of the guys in there. I'll get into that video later. I'm just talking about this right now. Then you have another look. We can say it's yellow lighting, but the hair is not as short. We still see some balding, but we don't see spiky hair. And if you start to notice his weight, here he seems a little heavier, slightly, than here. But both of these videos were streamed over the last week. Then you have this one, again, from the last week. Notice the hair is now blonder, yellower, and different. So is his skin, so is his puffiness, so is his blotchiness. That guy doesn't look like that guy. Then there's this guy from Turkey Day. Hair's quite different. So is the heaviness, so is the puffiness, so is the blotchiness, so is the sagginess. This guy doesn't look like this guy, doesn't look like this guy, doesn't look like this guy. Then there's this guy. Again, from the last week, y'all. That hair sure is different. Now, mind you, I do understand that there are chances of having some differences, but the difference in weight, the difference in skin texture, no, not in the same week. I mean, look at his hair now. It's like a spaceship. Then there was his Mamdani outfit. And notice, they're showing him balding. You're seeing the thinning out of his hair. But now he's more heavily jowled here. Then there was this one. Look how much thinner he looks. And his hair is different. His nose is different. His skin is different. This rat-faced guy doesn't look like this rat-faced guy. Look at the deadness in these eyes. Or this rat-faced guy. He's a lot less rattier here. And he's not such a rat here. Again, all of these from the last week or so. Some of his rat features are coming back. Then they've gone somewhere. Then you see this old balding guy. Oh wait, let's not forget this winner, which is also from this past week. Notice the hair? Notice the face? Notice less rattiness? All right, let's zoom in. Okay, unfortunately I can't zoom in with this particular thing. Oh, wait, maybe I can do something else. But what I want you to notice is this is an older picture, an older pose. This is something that was recreated out of something that already existed and did not exist this year. He does not have a rat face at all. He does not have the slanted eyes that he's been having. He does not have the more cheese nose that he was having. He has more of a first administration look than he does the second one. This guy over here is also a little awkward, and they have two different variances in contrast, sharpness of their pictures. Mr. Golden Hair, which by the way we didn't see in the other pictures, Mr. Golden Hair, you can't even see his hair. It's not even defined. Like, there's no strands, nothing. Whereas with the other guy, there is. This is not the same hand that we're dealing with. Mr. Poked in the Hand, that's not the same hand. He's not looking frail. Again, this is an image from first administration that has been replicated. It has been. Now, while I do have video of these things, I want you to notice a screenshot taken from the circle jerk. I took this screenshot a few hours ago. What do you notice? This is the thing that supposedly happened this week, that was supposedly streamed live this week. What do you notice about this face? And do not give me the BS about this being photo blur or about this being bad resolution or what have you. Y'all, this came from my phone, and the bad resolution is actually coming from inside the house. Because y'all, to be such a high office, they have some really crappy cameras. But if you haven't noticed by now, I caught an AI tell. Look at his eyes. Look at his mouth. Same circle jerk. Look at the fuzziness of his outline. Look at the blur between him and the table. Look at his face. He's not dancing hard like Beyonce at a Super Bowl concert where muscles get used to the extreme. No. This is an AI tell. Because if you notice, we don't know. Look at that funky ear, bro. And then the pen, like, completely has no distinguishing features to it at all. The tie blends in with his regular shirt. You're not going to tell me that this is photographic blur. You guys, it's 2025. And this sign bothered me initially, and that's what made me look at this video a little bit closer. First of all, we have this weird distortion of the paper and the table. I'm sure you can see that on the notepad. But also, if you look at the sign, the fonts are different. I can see the E in the end of president better than I can see in the first E in president, better than I can see in the E in vice, and different even still from the. There's 4 different weights of the E's in that. There's no distinguishing logo. In fact, the lettering here has a halo around it. You can see it on the part. So it looks like they tried to fix it to make the, I don't know. They didn't necessarily have to fix it. That could still be an AI halo. But the whole point of this is, y'all, we have not seen this man, not once, in his real self. We've seen AI. Check out his hand. Look at his hand. Look at his hair. Look at how the top of his hair blurs into the background. And don't tell me it's about picture quality when 70 years ago we had better quality than they have been showing this year in the last few months. And actually, I have seen evidence back in July too. I just haven't looked at all the other ones before. But there is more contrast between the foreground of Eisenhower and the background that he's standing in against. I don't want to believe it's true, but it is. They are committing treason in the office. That man is laid up somewhere, unable to execute his job. They are pardoning people. They are making these war calls. That is treason.